If you're watching this video, you probably have something in your heart telling you to make a business, to become a personal trainer, to become a doctor. However, the question is, when are you gonna feel ready? And let me say you sometime, you will never feel ready, buddy. And honestly, you will never feel fully confident. There's no such thing as wait until you're 100% ready. You're also gonna have regret the more you wait. Also, make sure to like and subscribe so I can make more videos and even better videos than this. Let's get right into the video. There's this huge myth of waiting until you're ready, waiting until someone comes, hey buddy, you should be a doctor, hey buddy, you should do this, you should do that. Yes, that may happen, but 99% of the time that would never happen. Before I started going to the gym, I never felt I was ready. I'm like, okay, once I get to a certain age, once I'm confident, this, and then I started making excuses. Oh, you gotta look this way. I'm not fit to be the gym. The gym is not for me. The gym is not for everybody. And here I am going to the gym consistently Monday through Friday. However, I made the decision because I cared about my health. I wanted to look stronger. I wanted to be fit. I wanted that six pack. I just wanted to be in good overall health. The problem with a lot of you all is that you all wait for the stars to align, wait for that perfect moment for you to start. Wait until that fantasy that you see in the movies, the Romeo Juliet to come. That doesn't happen in real life. You guys have to wake up and stop living in your dreams and wake up to reality. We tend to fall in the trap of, I need more time, today is not the day. But you said that a year ago. Oh, I'm gonna start the gym. Yeah, I am, but I'm busy, I don't have time. Then 5 years come, 10 years, and you still haven't started a gym. Why haven't you started the business? Oh, I don't have time, it's so much work. You have all these excuses. Oh, I'm not ready. You hear what I said again? I'm not ready. I'm not 100% ready. I'm not 100% sure. Do you think the rich people, the very successful people, were 100% sure with every single step? No, they had doubts. They had doubts and then they figured it out eventually. You honestly don't need more time. You have 24 hours in a day. You just need more courage. The problem of me and a lot of you all is that you don't start. Starting is the hardest thing ever. I have a problem with that. When I wanted to go to the gym, when I went to my first job, my hardest thing was to start. When I got my first job, starting was the hardest. But once I got training, once I understood, I started to enjoy and I started to work, I started to understand it and it felt easy at some times. But starting to go to the gym, if you invite someone to go to the gym for the first time, what they're gonna say, oh, I don't know. But once they start, they're like, wow, thank you for inviting me. I feel amazing. So starting is very hard. And let's be real, I learned more from starting than planning. Yes, planning is important. Without a plan, you can't do it. But if you never start the plan, you will never get nothing done. But since I started, since I showed up to work, since I did what I need to do, I learned how to make some money online. However, if I didn't start it, if all I did was plan it, write it out, all I would do is fantasize what would have happened if I followed my plan. But if I actually executed, and in order to execute that plan, I have to start it. But once you start it, that's when you get results. Tell yourself, how are you gonna get results if you never start something? I can make the most beautiful schedule. 8 to 9, wake up, eat breakfast. 10 to 11, go to the gym. 12 to 1 p.m., eat lunch. You know how beautiful that sounds on paper? That sounds so beautiful. You'll literally tell everybody, look, I have this beautiful schedule. This is my schedule. But then you tell yourself, do I even actually follow that schedule? Because I don't care how amazing your schedule, how many people are like, oh, wow, that's cool. Have you started? If you didn't start, you're wasting your time. And starting is not supposed to feel comfortable, very organized. It has to be messy. Because if it's not messy, it's not working. Just when you learn something, if you just feel so comfortable, if you're not feeling that you're challenging yourself, you're not actually learning, you're just doing passively studying. Tell me of a time that you have been confident. If you see that girl and you approach her, you get confident by talking to her. But if you plan it out, okay, in order to talk to her, I need to say this, that. What's gonna happen is you're gonna have this beautiful plan, but you're never gonna do it. You're never gonna be confident because you really learn by doing. You become confident by doing. You want to be confident in your business. You have a business idea. You plan it obviously, but you have to execute it. And you have to have confidence. But in order to have confidence, you need to take action. You need to try to get your first client. You need to send that first offer letter. You need to do so many things for the gym to be confident in what you're doing, to be confident with your form. You obviously have to plan, but you have to execute it. You have to do those exercises 100 times, right, in total for you to be comfortable. Because I remember the first time doing these exercises, I felt weird and I had injuries, minor injuries, but I couldn't be consistent because I didn't know what I was doing and I wasn't even confident what I was doing. But once I kept doing those exercises over and over and over, guess what? I became confident. But that wasn't because of just going to the gym. It was actually me doing those exercises over and over and over. The more you do things over and over, you just start to be confident. There's no way you do something 1,000 times and then you're like, oh, I'm not confident. No, you become confident automatically. Want to feel more confident through the camera? Press record. Want to be more confident talking to people? Talk to more people. Public speaking, you have to talk to. Do you think the public speakers, they just talk and then they're so confident? No, they made mistakes, they stuttered. Yes, there's people that are naturally gifted. However, for the most part, you have to practice. You're like, wow, this person's so confident, but you don't know where they were in the beginning. You see with them in the middle point, in the end point, where they're mastered everything that they need to master. That's why they sound like that. You have to realize that. And the question is, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for that sign to come? Are you waiting for that person to give you something, to tell you something? Are you waiting for what? What are you waiting for? You need to tell yourself, let's stop waiting and let's start action. You have to realize there's this fear that you may have that's really preventing you from getting to where you need to be. But the question is, are you gonna let fear prevent you from success, or are you gonna use that to propel you to success? Because yes, there are a lot of times in the business aspect or trying to be successful of where you're gonna feel fearful. You're gonna have this fear of, is this the right decision? Should I take it? Should I take this risk? Because you have to know, honestly speaking, people don't speak about this, that your one mistake can cost it all. Your one mistake, you recording something, you saying something controversial, you basically doing something controversial, you saying the wrong thing, you mess with the wrong person, and your business, your money is over. Think about it. When you talk to your boss, if you say something to your boss the wrong way, the boss, if it really wanted to, the boss really wanted to, can literally tell you, today was your last day. Thank you for your time. It was nice seeing you. So yes, I understand why you all have fear, because things like that happen. Maybe you're relying on that job, and if you lose that job, then you lose everything. However, you have to expect things to happen, because fear is not doing you any good. Fear is not helping you in any way unless you control fear, because you will have fear at some point. Every day you wait leaves another day to regret. Waiting. Everybody loves the waiting game. You know why? Because it's so easy. Oh, just wait. Just wait. The $1 million will come, but all you have to do is wait. If you did what you need to do, yes, the waiting game. But it doesn't apply in this case because people are waiting, but they never even started yet. Most people fail not because they're not good enough, it's because they never even tried. You'll never be ready, but you can be brave. Start before you're ready. Speak before you're confident. Move before you feel perfect, because you're not perfect. And that person 5 years from now, that future version of yourself, is watching you and counting on you to take that first step. If this hit home, make sure to drop a comment, post your first video, make that first business, take action now, and thank you for watching.